I just saw this report last
Can you still move back a bit more, please? Try and get everybody in.
I just want to make a social.
We never make a teacher, Chris.
Teaching course, well trained. Right, first of all, obviously, thank you so much for being here today. It's marvellous to see so many people across so many year groups. And I think that probably says a lot about how special Toosie, St Osyth's College, was to all of us. And it was a wonderful college to go to. And I think we all have, from whatever decade, incredible memories, wonderful memories of this place. And I really am so pleased that so many of you are here. Probably more people than I was expecting, but it doesn't matter. You're here and you've travelled far and wide to be here, and that's great. And really thank you.
Filled out the thing. Hello, welcome to our happy home. Thank you. Hello there.
It's your afternoon as well, and I'd like to involve them in the presentation. I think it'd be really lovely. I know one has come from Yorkshire, one has come from Lancashire for certain, so there's a little group of ladies who were here in the 1950s. I think they know who they are.
Chris, what you've got to realise is true ladies, they're not admitting they come here.
Really like to
Yes, I think you're right.
Hold on, I've got to go now. Well done.
Right, yeah. Well, what can we say about this building? This is where it started. I think we all knew when we walked in through those doors that this was really quite a special building as well as a special place. And we all have very fond memories of these buildings. A little bit ironic that the lift isn't working. I think we all know about that, even though we weren't supposed to use it. So this afternoon, we're going to have to use the stairs, but it is a magnificent building. full of character, a lot of history, and probably for us, quite a bit of personal history. Perhaps some of it we ought to go into. I think one or two of us remember one or two of the drain pipes and cold baths along the way on particular nights of the year. Perhaps we shouldn't venture down that particular route. But I would like to really thank, first of all, the residents of the Grand for allowing us this opportunity to come inside this incredible building. It is magnificent. It's still here. As some of you know, it's now a listed building in Clapton's first conservation area, and it is always magnificent. Like last night, just walking along the seafront, seeing it in all its glory is fabulous. Helen also worked for the college as well, so there's a nice bit of continuity there. And you took over the flat from former students of the college as well. Joan Thunders, who was here 64, 67. So I'd like to present to you and the residents this Francis Griffin print of the main building, the Grand as it was. Confused sometimes, and there's a little plaque to go with it, and I'm sure you'll find somewhere wonderful to put it, and many thanks, and thank you. Thank you. No one.
I'll just say welcome everybody for coming and having a look at our lovely building today. I used to work for Miss Marchbank as I remember sending out all your letters inviting you to come for interview and where you were going to sleep and where you were going off on your teaching practice. And I still keep in touch with Barbara White. I don't know whether you remember her, but she went on to the Institute in Colchester and worked in finance there, and I still see Barbara. Unfortunately, Miss Marchbank died nearly a year or two ago. I never did meet up with her after leaving here, but no, we had some happy times working here, and I still can't picture where the small hall was, or where your sick bay was. It should be somewhere. Ghostly person in the window there.
Oh, lots of them.
This looks like the original door, so where did we go in there?
It's almost as if found somebody was letting in.
That's what I say, mine did.
Yeah, I might have to.
Right, I think we're just about ready. There might be a few inside. Old habits don't die hard. We all have memories of this building as well. It's almost the centre of learning. It's obviously held the library, and it also had the original library as well, which was then became a TV room, and then back at the beginning of the 1980s it became a bar again. Funny how it follows us around the past. And I'd really like to thank Doreen and the residents who have been always very helpful and supportive and very encouraging, towards us and allowing us to have a look inside the building. And really I'd like to present this to Doreen and the residents. If you'd like to come over, it's the sepia print. There's a few of you, I know. We've obviously got a little plaque for it, and I think you've identified a little part of it. And I know there's a few, I don't know if you've got to turn round and people can take a photograph. Oh, sorry. I know there's also a few residents of Old Towers that I know of who are here this afternoon. And, I won't talk about the unofficial residents of Old Towers. That'd be probably a little bit out of order this afternoon. Keep it all above board. But I think some of us do remember creeping in through that building after 2:45. 12, whatever. Hoping not to get
Yes, so we can't really go very far because they're doing in the house, go back and I call it the quadrangle place.
There's a little bit of history, maybe encourage, take an interest. So, Osyth over to you. Many thanks indeed. Here's the print, and we'll leave it. You see, we've got an AGM in a few weeks' time. I hope okay, you know, if people want to have a look around, or we're going to be something we're going to be changing over now. Let's go over to Hadley. I think we're coming to the final furlong. But perhaps being out of the way of the ring. Okay, thank you very much.
And I don't know whether
It's
that's
not been
got
nice
anything
to
to
you
do
all
with
day,
it.
has it? No.
I've not been in touch with Peter since 1976, apart from one email.
Okay, we all ready? Thank you.
Hang on a second.
Oh, right.
1 second.
1 second, right.
2 seconds. We've got somebody just coming down.
Okay, right. All the residents. And I think probably looking around this room, the people from college will have particular memories of this. All the residents. It was probably the one that was probably the bane of the college, because it had the bar. And it was often the centre of various activities and events that would go on, but it was an important part in our social
Yes,
life.
tea parties, that's the kind of thing.
Tea parties, yes.
It even had a night named after it.
But it's actually been back in this this particular building so many years after we left is quite incredible, and really absolute gratitude to the current residents. And big thanks, it's been fabulous. Very, very kind of you, and probably like I said, this is the last time, I could assure you, but we're going to leave you with the print and a plaque, and obviously it's Hadley Hall or Hadley Hotel as it was originally. I think it was built in 1929, and obviously the top, and you can see the postcard print, and obviously, well, it was a hall of residence, and I think looking around the room here, most people will remember it as it is. I know that particular photograph was taken in August 1975.
Oh, right.
But it's lovely to hand this over to you, and many, many thanks. It's been really kind of you, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Place to put it. We can
Oh,
go
brilliant.
into the down in the lobby of 1 to 8, isn't it?
1 to 8.
Okay, that is really very
It's the
kind of you.
nicest
Join
lobby
the
we've
old
got.
ones.
And it's very kind of you to actually let
Yes,
us
I
in.
really do appreciate it.
Because I think you've probably picked up this was it was the bar or part of it. And I think we just go through there and the dartboard and the bar. The disco over the far corner on disco nights.
Well, it's the only place to be, really.
It was absolutely. You got it in one, definitely. Yes.
That's absolutely beautiful.
And many, many thanks. We really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure having you all.
And thank you. It really is. It's been lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really kind.